Welcome back to Two Dudes, One Mic. I'm your host, Tucker, and I am proud to present our new host, Dustin. How you doing, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
He's glad to have you back. This is his second time being on the podcast, and now, since Matt has kinda quit, I don't fucking know, we haven't heard from him in a minute, Dustin volunteered, you basically volunteered to say, hey, I'll be your host as long as you need me.
Right.
So thank you, man. Appreciate it a lot, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's always a pleasure to have you on.
Right. I think the people like it too.
Yeah.
Cause we got some hella stories.
Oh my fucking god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. This kid, he's got shit on me for what, at least 10 years?
Since I was 3.
Yeah, and I got shit on you since you were 3, so you know what? We're kind of even, if you know what I mean. But it's always a pleasure having you on. Today, guys, we're not going to have any specific topic. We're just going to be spitting bullshit and going with that kind of route. It's nothing new. We got a new host. As you can see, proof of his new board. So what do you think of your board, man? Mint? Not mint?
Yeah.
100%?
Mint, 100%. We changed out the boards and
Yeah.
stuff.
So, if you guys haven't seen his old board.
Where is it? I grabbed it.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. His old board's pretty fucking mint, but it's not like the greatest to learn to ride on. Because he's still a new rider. So this thing is pretty mint. It is a Sandview longboard. It's mint. It's fucking... I've actually tested it out. It's got a kicktail. Wheel wells are great. But not something you really, really want to learn on.
And
around here in a hilly area where you're bombing hills and you got to keep your foot down.
Right.
Because you know what?
And like...
and it's really high. The ride's really high on it. And that's just not something you want to learn on.
Maybe eventually, once we get more views and everything, we may sign it and ship it out to one of you guys.
Oh yeah, giveaway, definitely. You guys, if you guys keep liking and you fucking subscribe,
yeah,
you guys will get this board one of these days, signed by us, your hosts. But for now,
Wilson,
fuck that shit. We're here to talk. We're here to talk. So what's going on? What's new with you, buddy?
Same old thing, different day. You know.
Yeah, same here, same shit, different day.
Breaking stuff, fixing stuff, selling stuff, you know.
Yep, fixing, flipping, breaking shit. That's our lives.
Yeah, man.
That's all we do. He calls me and goes, yo, I got a truck. Want to flip it? I'm like, let me see a picture. He sends me a couple pictures. Fuck, I'll take that piece of shit. He goes, no, I want to flip it. I said, I'll take it. He goes, no, I'm going to flip it. If you want it $3,000. I said, that fucking thing's rusted out. And he just looks at me and goes, eh, it's fine. But we were looking at this truck, guys, and it was fucked.
The only thing out of all the rust, like above the truck, above the back wheel is the wheel wells. You know, that's gone.
The frame was fine.
The frame is 100%.
The bed. Okay, we're talking about what, a 2003 Dodge Dakota. 02.
Sport edition pickup.
Sported it 4-door.
Yep, full cab.
V8.
Yes.
Was it the 4.7 or 5.7?
I think it's the 5.7.
So you had the same truck I did, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah, man.
But we're looking at this thing, right? It looks mint. It looks cool. But we go to see this thing in person, and man, what the fuck? The fucking thing is just.
Yeah, it's a V6.
Oh, it's a V6, not like my V8. Oh, and the fuel gauge ain't working. It's a 3.9 liter fuel gauge ain't working. 4x4 is installed. Is not installed, but I have it here. Heat not working. Something happened to the front left axle. Don't know what it is. Title on hand. My daily truck to go to my job. I bought another one, so I don't need this one. Sold as it needs some work. Read it. Need some work. Is a little negotiable. Some rust. Yeah, some fucking rust. Come and see it. Also, we'll trade for an ATV 4x4 plow.
Yep.
With a plow, excuse me. But
I'm selling my quad. It's all-wheel drive, 24/7, but
yeah, it's.
it doesn't have a plow. But the whole plow system's like about $300, which is pretty cheap for a quad.
For a quad plow, yeah, that's fucking cheap, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta get you some stickers, man. You gotta get you stickered up, boy.
Yeah, man. And like this winter, I'm plowing with a pickup truck and stuff, so I'll be in good hands. I still have my other quad with the snow plow. I'm still gonna use that if I get it fixed.
You got a salter on the back of that.
No, not my dad's selling that one.
Oh, the salter on the. No, I meant on the back of the quad.
Oh no salt on the quad.
Oh, okay.
It's just a pusher.
Yep.
So
you were telling me about a new YZ250, Yamaha YZ250 that is a main clutch automatic.
Yep.
What's that about?
I never really looked into it, but I see them all the time. You can use the clutch if you want to, or automatic. Yeah, I don't.
So basically, it's a fucking sequential. Like
Very
in a rally
much.
car. Kind of like that sort of thing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I like the clutch. I enjoy them. But, you know.
Clutch is a little bit much when you're trying to learn, guys. So, when you're a kid and you want to learn how to ride a dirt bike or a quad or anything like that, clutch and manual, like on a side-by-side, isn't really the greatest thing to learn on.
And
like if you're just a kid.
And like another thing, if you do start off with a clutch, you should drive anything then.
Anything, any kind of quad, dirt bike.
Even a side-by-side, that stick shift.
Yeah, if you learn stick shift and then you learn stick shift on a side-by-side, you
man,
drive a stick shift car.
Yep.
Now, one of my old trucks, my Ford Ranger,
Yeah.
my 02 Ranger, that was a manual, but that wasn't on the fucking floor. That wasn't like it was on the column. What a piece of shit that thing was.
For real, man. Fucking. Yeah.
That thing had no fucking bed in it either. Remember, we just put a fucking piece of plywood in the back, and that was like when we spray painted it, color matched it.
Yeah.
Fucking passed inspection by some fucking miracle for 4 years. And the same thing with my Dodge too. My Dodge was a licking stick for 4 fucking years.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful with them fucking Dakotas.
Yeah, they're known for the rust. And they're
anything early 2000s Mopar, like Chrysler products, well, really Dodge and Ram, where I think Ram's a separate fucking company now.
No, same thing. They just upgraded their name for more profit.
Okay, so basically, you want to stay if you're gonna buy an early 2000s from 2000 to like what 210.
210, 2.9.
Dodge, anything like Mopar or Chrysler product, anything.
You gotta
watch the rust. You gotta make sure the frame is fucking solid. You got your rocker panel, everything's solid because you know what? I had a fucking, what was it? My 97 Plymouth Breeze. You know why that blew?
No.
Not only because the fucking engine blew, the motor mounts went on that fucking thing because they were rusted the fuck out and they were held on to hopes and fucking dreams.
That car was pretty fun too.
Well, that car was awesome, man. But I think our favorite car, being you both, was my Saturn. I had a 2002 Saturn LW200 station wagon. Front wheel drive, 150 horsepower, 4-banger. Man, it could fucking, for a little 150 banger, and a 4-banger, that fucking thing could take off.
Dude, for real, doing me versus donuts too?
Oh, yeah,
That
fucking,
was the best.
we were in a Gamelands parking lot, okay? We were fucking, I was like, you were like 10, and I was, 16?
Yeah, that was your first car.
Yeah, no, I was 17 and you were, because you're 14 and I'm 22, so that's.
Do it. Pull up your phone.
Oh fuck yeah. I haven't been. It helps to have my phone. But there's a pretty good age gap between us.
Yeah.
So he's younger than me, and we're sitting there, and I said, you know what's a great fucking idea? I just found this out. Because I seen somebody on fucking early days of TikTok fucking doing reverse donuts in an EG Civic. Just put this bitch in reverse and fucking crank the wheel and stomp the gas. Man, that bitch would spin right around. And then me and you got the clever idea. Hey, why don't we fucking do this in my Saturn? A long station wagon. Yeah, man, you'd be surprised the way that fucking thing whipped around, man. And then that car broke.
No.
Then that car went. That car was still. I just had that car for what, 2 years when I got the Skyline?
Yeah.
2 or 3 years I had that car, and I got my 90. I think it was a 98, my first one. And no, not a 98. Oh my fucking god. An 89. I had an 89 Skyline R32 Skyline GTR. That's a Nissan, guys. By the way, that one got totaled. But then I got a year later I got my 92, and then the Saturn went.
Yeah.
Because I had the Skyline for 2 more years before it got wrecked.
Yeah.
Because I remember sending you those pictures, and you're like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But I got a 92 R32 Skyline GTR. I still have it to this day. Great fucking car if you know what you're fucking doing. If you know how to work on them, they're great. They're great cars. So, anyways, I had a Saturn. The Skyline got wrecked. I got my new Skyline, and then the Saturn went.
Yeah.
And then I got my 97 Plymouth Breeze. I had that car for what, 6 months? Not even. In a motor blue.
7 months.
Six or 8 months.
Yeah.
Fucking motor blue. Like piston went through the fucking block. But it didn't go through the hood. It just punched straight into the fucking.
And then you got the Jeep.
No, I got the truck. I got my truck. When the truck broke, I got my Jeep. And then I had my Jeep for 3 years.
No.
I had the Jeep for 2. I had the Jeep for 2 years.
No, you had the green car. You had the truck, then the green car.
No, I had the truck and the green car. And
Yeah,
then
the truck wasn't totally yours completely yet.
No, me and Alyssa shared that. My stepmom and I shared that truck for years. That was originally supposed to be my first vehicle. It was a 2004 Dodge Dakota SXT, 5.7 liter Magnum V8, mind you. 4-wheel drive, and this thing was fucking insane, dude. It had an exhaust leak. I don't care what you say. A V8 with a fucking big hole in the exhaust just sounds cool, man. And what, she put a glass pack on it.
Yeah.
Sounded even fucking better, and then I got it. After the Plymouth one. I got the truck. And then the truck, the rear end blew out in it, which fucking pisses me off because I was an idiot and doing fucking burnouts and trying to drift it.
And then,
hey, if you could drift a fucking pickup truck, hit me up in the comments because I want to see that shit. Because that you drift a fucking 4-door pickup, dude, it's so much fun. And then after the Jeep, I moved out to Indiana.
well, tell them what happened to the Jeep with the train tracks. Going out to.
Oh yeah, we were going out to a car show called Wheels of Time Upper Macungie.
Yeah.
Upper Macungie. It's at the end of every August. It's annual. Beautiful car show. Huge, a lot of cars. A lot of classic cars. Big ass flea market too, guys. Go check it out. We were heading out there. We were just in Lower Macungie. We were just coming out of Lower Macungie on these fucking back roads. We don't see these fucking train. We see these train tracks and it looks like this. It just looks like it's straight like that, and it goes up over the hill. No, motherfucker, this shit went. I don't see it. I'm doing about what, 45?
No, right down.
We were cooking. No, we were doing about 80.
80, almost 100.
80, 90 miles an hour. We're fucking blasting what? What was it? Fucking Korn or something? No, we were blasting Chevelle. We were listening to Chevelle. We're fucking rocking out. Sunroofs back. I had a Liberty Limited, by the way. '06 Jeep Liberty Limited. It was all decked out. It was full package. Had heated seats. It came with the guy I bought it off. It had a Bluetooth radio, aftermarket speakers, everything. This thing was done up real nice. Had a fucking sunroof. We had the sunroof down. We had all the windows down. Fucking cruising. Well, here comes this fucking train track. And I'm doing about 80. Fucking jump this goddamn thing. And we're looking at, we stop and we pull over in a what, Sheetz?
Yeah.
No, Wawa. It was a Wawa.
But right after we jumped it, there was a guy outside.
Slow the fuck down! And we looked at him and said, sorry! And we're sitting there, we're fucking pissing our pants until we hear a clunk. And we're like, so we pull over in this Wawa parking lot. And it's not a gas station Wawa, it's just like a little mini mart Wawa. We pull in. You know that piece of plastic that's under your fucking car?
Yeah.
That's behind the motor?
Yeah.
That you sometimes got to remove to do a fucking oil change. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess where that was sitting? Way back at the fucking train tracks. Fucking sheared off, and I was like, wow, it's fucking mint. Let's go.
Yeah, the fucking axle was cracked.
We didn't crack. Actually, I cracked the axle after that.
No. That was the same day where you came back. We got back to your house with his son. When we left, got back to your house, and on the way home, we felt something funny.
Yeah, the wheel was kind of doing this kind of shit.
Shaking really bad.
It wasn't too bad. It was when we got on the highway. It got over 65 because what, we took the turnpike home.
Yeah.
It was fucked. It was doing 70 miles an hour, doing a death wobble down the fucking PA turnpike is terrifying.
And then we went back, looked under the car.
Fucking axle's cracked, and I'm like, oh fuck, gotta order
And then
one of those.
we heard the front door open at the house. We quickly got out from under the car. And just like,
Hey, here comes my grandfather. Here he comes. He goes, what'd you do? So what do you mean? He goes, you two. I seen you two idiots under the car. What'd you break? Said, I think I cracked one of my left front axle. He goes,
you gotta be fucking kidding me, Tom.
He said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. All right, tell you what you're gonna do. He said. He looked at me and said, tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna go down to AutoZone. I'll give you the money. You're gonna go get a new axle. And what am I doing all fucking night trying to figure out how to take the fucking axle off? Here, it's just little two fucking bolts. I don't even fucking see in this fucking thing. There's two bolts. Falls right out. He pulls out and falls out. Here, it was 4 bolts. Fucking 2 bolts went right off, and that's why the axle wasn't fucking cracked. We broke the goddamn brake.
No, the axle was cracked on the one side though.
Yeah, it was cracked. So, and then I got new brackets for my where the axle goes in, because the fucking I don't know, it was broke. But we fixed that. About what? A year later, my fucking transmission goes. And I junked the Jeep because you know what? It wasn't worth fixing. It was a beautiful car though. I sold it to some guy for what? $1,500?
$1,500, something like that.
And tell you what, he sent me a picture. He goes, I got her up and running. I said, son of a bitch. I'm thinking, well, I'm fucking stupid. I could have went to the junkyard, picked one out of a same fucking Jeep for what, $500?
Yeah.
And fixed the goddamn thing. But no, I didn't. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyways, after the Jeep, I moved out to Indiana, Pennsylvania. IUP. College town. Fucking cool little town. Okay? So I worked my ass off. I got myself a truck. I got a 2002 Ford Ranger. I bring this I was out there for what, 6 months? 6 months. I come home. And I came home. Well, little did we know, on the way home, my bed completely rusted the fuck out. Like, the bed of the truck was gone. So I text him, he goes, and I say, you got any fucking plywood laying around? He goes, why? I said, well, I need a new bed for my truck. He goes, what do you mean? I sent him a picture. He goes, what the fuck did you do? So what? I brought it over to your house.
And we made a flatbed.
And we didn't make a flatbed. Shut the fuck up. Fucking people, man. They keep calling me. Anyways. We made a fucking homemade fucking floor for the bed. We went out to fucking, what was it, Napa or... No, Advanced Auto. Shout out to Lee Heighton and Advanced Auto. Fucking great people. We got the color matching paint for the truck. We fucking sprayed a piece of plywood and then we, put sealer on the bottom of the whole truck?
Yep.
And it passed inspection for, 2 years?
2 or 3.
2 or 3 more years. Now, I don't have that truck anymore. That truck's, what? I didn't take it to the junker.
You sold it.
I sold it for what, $1,500? No, I sold it for a grand, so. And then after that, I just had the Skyline. Now you may be asking, well, Tucker, where was the Skyline this whole time? Sitting in a fucking storage unit. Doing nothing, collecting dust. I completely forgot about this thing for fucking 2 years. And I was paying this guy the fucking storage unit to keep this thing. I completely forgot about it. I come home like, hey, I have a Skyline. What am I doing? I'm still paying fucking insurance on this thing. I'm still paying the fucking storage unit fees. And by the way, guys, it's not still sitting at that storage unit. I do pay for the storage unit because all my fucking tools and shit are in there. Like, I have a small toolbox for around the house, and that's it. But all my Snap-on shit's in there. All that fucking shit's in there. And I have a fucking, I have a little Benpack lift. Little 2-post lift that I put in there. They let me put in there. Now, it's not like a small storage unit, guys, like you think, oh, yeah, storage unit. Mm-hmm. No, it's a car storage unit. Like, you take your... Like, this is where you, like, your grandpappy would put his, like, fucking Chevelle or some shit.
Yeah.
But the Benpack's still there. All my tools are still there. Guess how much I pay a month for that fucking unit?
$200.
$40. $40 every 2 months. I'm paying $20 a month to keep my tools in that bitch. And you know what? I know the guy. He's a real sweet dude. You met him, Earl. Big Earl. Oh. Big Earl. Not little.
Yeah,
not EJ. Big Earl.
Big, yeah.
But, yeah. So I'm hearing... So he told me about this truck he wants to go look at, and I said, well, be careful, because Mopar rusts. He goes, it looks mint. Yeah, but what did your dad tell you? Did you tell your dad yet?
About the truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it's up to me. We just gotta make a day out and go look at this truck.
Yeah. At least you're not driving no goddamn minivan.
Yeah, for real.
Although you could whip out a minivan and make it fucking skate unit.
What I would do, I would get the highest torque motor and the fastest motor that I can get my hands on to. Put the motor in the back of the van.
Like fucking mid-engine swap that bitch.
And fucking make it the really machine. Go down the fucking turnpike, front wheels are off the ground. Fuck you, popos.
Now, guys, we don't endorse any kind of dangerous shit. But if you want to do some dangerous shit, just wear a fucking helmet. For fuck's sake. Don't be like us. We never wore helmets. Well, we used to wear helmets when we were younger. Because we were stupid. But when we got older, I don't fucking wear a helmet when I ride my dirt bike. You ever seen me wear a fucking helmet?
Nope. I didn't wear a helmet last night.
Oh, you were out in your quad.
Yep, but I should still flip that. John, I drove from my house all the way up to Pleasant Valley West with no helmet.
Really?
Yeah. But my parents were asleep and
What, just sneak the fucking quad down?
I push it down the driveway, push it down the road, fire it up, and fucking adios. Didn't get home until like 2:30. 3 o'clock in the morning, but
Yeah, because you sent me snaps and I was still up.
I said, fuck it, I was having fun. And then I got stuck out in the thunderstorm on the power lines. That shit was hella fucking creepy.
That shit was, yeah, that would say
Because
that's
lightning
fucking.
was striking, thunder was loud as fuck. Sounded like a fucking war was going on and shit. Managed to get back to my buddy's house, hung out there for for an hour or two, and then fucking head out. Waited out the storm.
There you go. I'll tell you what, me and Don, Dave and Eric used to do. So well, one time me, Dave, and Eric were going out and riding our quads. I had my Banshee. I still have my Banshee. We were riding out in the game lands. We were being safe. The one time I actually wear a fucking helmet. And it's like no fucking clouds anywhere, right?
Yep.
It's clear as day, blue sky, beautiful. 20 minutes flew by. We're ripping around, we're rip-roaring, we're having fun. Popping wheelie, you know, all that shit. Here comes a fucking storm rolling in, like out of nowhere. Out of fucking nowhere. Mind you, we check the weather, me and him check the weather anytime we go out to ride. If we know it's gonna storm, we don't go out. Because we're not fucking stupid.
And if we do go out, we stay close, not far.
Yeah, especially even in just the rain. Just the rain, we don't go far. Because you know what? If you're fucking riding the rain, something happens to your quad, you don't want to be fucking far from home. You really don't want to be far from home. Because you know what? If you gotta walk back, it sucks. It fucking sucks. But anyways, so we see this storm. We're trying to beat it out of the game lines. We're fucking flying. Here comes 2 game worn trucks, one behind the other. We fly by these. They stop us. All right. They go, "You guys trying to beat out the storm?" I said, "Oh yeah." He goes, "Yeah, we're gonna head back too. You guys want an escort?" I said, "Sure." So we go back out. We're following them. We get out to the parking lot, and they say, "Well, all right, guys, load them up." We didn't take our fucking trucks. We just rode out. Because what? We're not even, a fucking mile from the game lanes?
No, we're only like 5 minutes away.
Not even 5 minutes. We're just right down the fucking road.
Pretty much.
And they're like, "Oh, well, you don't have your trucks. Well, what, did you ride on the fucking road?" I said, "Yeah." And mind you guys, none of our quads had plates.
Just for a reason. We're not going to get into that.
No, we
But
don't
just
have
for-
plates on our quads. But they are registered. So we're responsible, okay?
We do have plates, but we just don't have them on.
No, we have titles, we have all that shit. Anyways, they say, "Well, if you can't ride them on the road, but we'll let it slide. These guys get your asses home, beat that storm." They say, "If we catch you again, we're not going to be so nice." Now, usually the game warden guys up in Penn Forest, they're fucking pretty lenient about shit as long as you don't fucking do anything stupid.
On their property.
On their property, yeah. They could care less where else you do shit as long as you're not doing stupid shit on the property, on the game land, in the game lanes. You were doing donuts one time, you got chased out, right?
Yeah.
So, we ride out. Well, no shit, here comes a fucking state trooper just cruising by. Lights us up with a red, blue, white, and cherries. I go, "Oh, fuck." What did Dave and Eric do? They fucking dip into the field. What do I do? Dip into the field. What does the state trooper do?
Dip into the field.
No. You know what he does? Gets on the fucking radio, here comes 2 game wardens on the fucking quads. The same 2 fucking game wardens that just told us to be easy. They caught up to us, they stopped us and go, "Yo, what did we just tell you guys?" He said, we all looked at him and said, "We were just riding down the road and a state trooper lit us up." They go, "He did what now?" I said, "Yeah." So they let us go. Well, they gave us tickets. They were $25 a piece. Tickets. But We got home. I paid my ticket. Dave paid the ticket. Eric paid his ticket. 2 days later, who shows up at my fucking house? The state trooper. He goes, "You didn't pay your ticket." I said, "Yes, I did. I did pay my ticket, and I'm fucking fine." Now, he went on about this for 15 fucking minutes that I didn't pay my ticket. I got bored, okay? I get bored easily. I'm not that one kind of guy that just sits there and goes, no. If I get bored, I go haul off and do something. And you're the same way.
Yeah.
So I go inside the house. He's talking to my parents. And they look at me, look at my quad, look at me, look at the quad, and go, "Your dumbass got caught. Don't do it again." I didn't do it again. But you know what? Who called the cops on us when we were riding in between our houses right after your dad bought the fucking property? Because there was a property in between our houses where I used to live, because I used to be his neighbor for years. 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Fucking somebody called the cops because we were riding. His dad just bought this property that's in between our houses so we could ride through. That was one of the reasons he bought it. But anyways, he brought this property. We roar around. We were having fun. Here comes the two trooper poopers. Going like, "Yo, what are you guys doing on this fucking property? It's not yours." Well, here comes his fucking dad on a little fucking kid's quad flying. And I'll tell you what, he fucking pissed himself. I nearly shit. You see your dad. Now, his dad's a big dude. Okay? He's pretty big. You see him on a little fucking kid's quad. Just like,
He was riding my Moto 4.
yeah, a little fucking Moto 4 because he heard all this commotion here. He looks at us, looks at the troopers, looks at us, looks at the troopers. "What did you two idiots do now?" We looked at him and we said, "Nothing." He goes, "Okay, go over to the house." So we go over to the house. He's talking to troopers. Comes back and goes, "You two idiots know that I own that property now, right? You can do whatever you want." He said, "Well, somebody had to call the cops." And to this day, we still don't know who called the fucking cops.
Nope.
And I'll tell you what, his neighbor didn't like him too much, didn't like me too much, because we were always riding. What did she do? What did she lay out in the road again? What was it?
Nails.
Yeah, fucking putting nails out in the road. Nails. Not like, like finger, no. Fucking nails.
Like roofing nails.
Roofing nails. The ones
Like
that if you put,
super long. Like
if they
about
puncture
that
your
long.
tire, you got to get a whole new fucking tire.
Not.
Well, not
always.
necessarily, but they
But
were big
yeah.
fucking nails. So we go over and confront her. Her husband doesn't know about this. He didn't know about this at the time. And man, did that start a fight. Holy fuck.
Yes, it did, man.
Oh my god. What? Still, we're good.
No, how do you see that?
It's up at the top.
Oh,
Yeah, look at the top of the screen. Mid.
oh.
Yeah, but nowadays this is how I get around. Good old fucking longboard. Because right now I don't got a daily, and you know what?
Which
Exercise.
that's some days that's a good thing, and some days it's a bad thing.
It's some days when it's raining and I gotta go somewhere. It just sucks. Because I can't take the board. Because let me tell you something about a wooden skateboard, my friends. If it gets wet, it's fucked. Completely fucked. 'Cause if
Depends how wet you get it.
Well, yeah, that's why there's two fucking screws in my board. Because there's a pressure crack over here. Pressure. But Am I trying to get a daily? Not right now. I mean, you have what?
Like 10 vehicles,
Yeah.
plus the one I'm getting. Well,
Most of them are quads and dirt bikes, though, guys, and tractors.
yeah, but no, I'm talking about like the trucks, the vans, the
Yeah,
cars.
all that shit you and your dad own.
Yeah. Now, about the Dodge Dakota, the one cab corner is rusted out. I can buff it out.
That's an
and
easy fix, so
everything.
you could.
That's
pack
an
that
easy
one.
fix. I'm gonna do the heat. I'm gonna put the new axle in and stuff. All
There you
that
go.
stuff. I'll make it look pretty good. I might keep it and drive it.
That's a good V6 is a good first truck. You know why? They're actually better on gas, and you won't have to pay out of pocket like I used to for my truck.
Yeah.
'Cause my truck was a V8, and I didn't have a fucking thing on gas. It sucked. It fucking
And
sucked.
fix the fuel gauge.
Yeah, that's something you really want to get done.
Right.
Fix the fuel gauge. First, check if see if it's a fuse. If it's just a fuse, that's a simple fix. But if
Yeah.
it's just a gauge.
I think the pump went, the fucking float thing.
Oh yeah, the flow of the pump.
I think that took the shit.
Okay.
But the transmission got rebuilt last year. And total miles on the truck is 218 some hundred.
That's not too bad for a Dakota. For the O2
Transmission got rebuilt. I don't know if they did it right or didn't do it right and it
Dakota. Well, they did it.
slips.
They had to do it right. It's still fucking hard.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, true. You really don't know.
So I'm gonna go over the truck, clean the interior and make it look spicky span. But I'm not gonna make it 100%. I mean, it's gonna be a beater truck, but it's
It's a good
better
first
than
truck.
nothing,
It's a good first truck too, because
But-
it's got 4 doors. It's got a small bed. You can throw shit in.
Four doors,
4 doors for more horse. That's the
Yeah.
same.
I always forget it.
Yeah.
And I might put a snowplow on it. We'll see.
I don't know
But-
if the sports really like the V6 sports would be able to like handle the weight on the front. I think the ass end would lift. But you never know. You never know.
You
'Cause
never know.
it's got 4-wheel drive.
Yeah. And most of the Dodge Dakotas are 2-wheel drive and the half cab. This one I'm looking at is 4-wheel drive, surprisingly. And-
4x4, yeah.
And has a full size cab, so the guy hit me up. So see what happens. See.
I mean, you can trade your 4x4 quad with the plow on it. Get the truck no payment.
No, I don't. No, it's the Honda. Not the
Oh, okay, it's the Honda. Okay, yeah, no, that Honda's been through some shit.
I didn't even have it for 6 months.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You already put it through hell, didn't you?
Yeah, the motor's like ready for everything.
If you need help, you know where I'm at.
I told the guy it needs a rebuild. It's gonna need to get rebuilt at some point.
You
I
probably
s-
don't fucking care.
I sent him a video. He said, "Well, it sounds good. It sounds good. It's fucking knocking, man." I'm like, well, not.
He
Like,
sent me a video of this thing, and it just sounds like this. But not that fucking rough. It's just...
it definitely has a valve tick since that happened,
I would say. It sounds like it does.
and definitely needs an oil filter because the oil can't get through it right away. You can hear it.
Yeah.
The whole reason the quad went downhill fast, because the quad sat for 5 years, alright? 5+ years. I bought it, cleaned the carburetor, got it going spicky span. I never bothered to
Hang on,
change
what
the
kind of card? Like a 2-barrel or a single barrel?
one, but it's OEM.
Oh, so it's a stock Honda car. So
No, OEM is aftermarket high.
no, OEM means original. Yeah, OEM is original. So it's aftermarket.
It's aftermarket.
Okay, so it's not OEM. Does OEM mean stock?
No, it's the
Original manufacturer equipment.
I'll show you it then. And
Yeah, yeah.
it's,
take a look.
It's OEM, but it's not stock. It's one of the highest.
Oh, so it's
ones.
from Honda.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a replacement part kind of. but it's stock to that motor.
It's stuck to that motor, but the carburetor isn't.
Okay,
The
yeah.
motor thinks it's stock, but it really isn't.
But it has a Honda. It has a Honda like stamp on
I think so.
it. Okay, yeah. Then, yeah, it's just a OEM replacement part. Then that. Yeah.
But it has bigger jets and everything.
Yeah, that's probably a sport quad.
It's utility, but you know, I got
Yeah,
my
it's
way,
one
I
of the
got
higher-
I got ways around utilities.
Yeah.
That's what I started on utilities. I have a
'Cause
racing one and everything.
Utility quads, don't they usually come with a fat restrictor plate?
Too. Well, they have the strict governors, and
Yeah.
it all depends
On what you buy though.
what you get and stuff. Yamaha's utilities like Timberwolves and shit, they have governors, but they don't kick in. You cannot smack it off the rev limiter.
Yeah, they just.
The Hondas, you can.
The Hondas, you could just sit there and go. Burr, 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 burr.
I hit it all the time and I'm cruising.
Yeah, because remember my Honda, you sit there. "Ring, ring."
Yeah, your Honda had a limiter too.
My Honda would bounce off the rev limiter. No, it wouldn't bounce like that. It would go. And it would fucking sit there and you could just hold it.
That's what my Honda does too.
Yeah.
I hit it, but I try not to because my luck, like everything
That ain't
else,
healthy for the quad either, is it?
with everything else with the quad, you know, it might just fucking go kaboom and I'm done.
Yeah.
And the trucks, so much for that truck, so much.
For the rebuild, motor rebuild.
Well, I'm gonna, if that did happen, I'm gonna. If the truck doesn't go through, I'm just gonna keep it, run it until it blows.
Well, then rebuild it and then sell it, fix it and flip it.
Maybe. Depends how it turns out.
Fair enough.
It needs some stuff. It's not in the greatest shape. People I got it from, they ran it into a pine tree when they first got it, and fucking.
Sounds like something what you did with the big quad.
They twisted the frame brackets when they hit the fucking pine tree. Nothing doesn't line up, so I'm gonna re-straighten everything out. I gotta build some shit because, you know, metal doesn't like to work all the time.
No, sometimes you gotta bang it out.
Yeah, and you do.
I know all too well about that shit. Experience with Mopar aftermarket rear bumpers. Shit don't fit, make it fit. And if it still don't fit after you try and make it fit, try fucking harder. That's what we did with my truck.
But if I do redo the Honda, because if it still doesn't go before winter or in winter,
Yeah.
well, in winter it's gonna get redone.
Yeah.
It top and bottom, new seals, bearings, fucking motors
The
coming
whole
out.
9 yards.
The motor's coming out the quad. Quad's getting stripped down to the frame.
Hey, if you need help, I'm right here.
Yeah. We're schooling everything. I don't know how much I'll be able to
Yeah,
get
guys,
to
he's
it.
still in school, by the way. 8th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in 8th grade. But this kid's got some mechanical talent. I'll tell you what. He can change brakes like fucking no tomorrow.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's because I taught you. I didn't teach you drum brakes, though. No, I
Yeah.
taught you rotors and pads.
Yeah, I know how to change the calipers, pads, and rotors.
I didn't teach you guys. I think your dad taught you calipers, no? I
Taking the pads out the calipers.
Yeah. I taught you rotors and pads. Well, I showed you rotors and pads. And then...
You didn't even have to show me. I said...
No, it's... Rotors and pads are simple as long as you know what fucking side and which pad goes on what side of the caliper. And you know how to kind of reset the piston
Right.
in the caliper.
And bleed the brakes.
Bleed the brakes if you need to do brake lines and all that shit.
Well, no.
If you need to put a new caliper on, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's if you put a new caliper.
Yep.
But like on my quads that are disc, my pads go and it fucks up the disc a little bit. well, I'll get the grinder, smooth it out, you know, I'll make it good.
Yeah.
You just gotta watch it.
Watch what you fucking do, because if you fuck up that rotor,
If you mess up one tiny bit, might as well just stop and just buy a new one. Because it can mess you up in the quad. You can crash severely bad.
oh yeah. If the brakes fail on a disc quad, the rear brakes, it's not the end of the world. As long as you know how to gently apply pressure to the front brakes.
Is that your phone that keeps on going on?
I don't fucking know. Probably, yeah. Yeah, I put my phone on vibrate and it just keeps. We'll keep going for a little bit. We'll try and get an hour. We're at 45 minutes. About 15 minutes an hour.
But like, you know, I'm gonna restore the Honda, make it look like off the showroom before.
Now, I got a question for you.
Go for it.
What do you? So he has a 660R Raptor. I think we talked about this last episode. How it just it no matter what you do to it, it just breaks.
Right.
So what's like the future plan for that?
Take it down this winter down to the shop, put the new starter on it, put a new clutch on it.
There you go.
Now I don't know what happened to the clutch. It seemed like the clutch seized up. It's
Is it stock?
I don't know.
Yeah, because you got that as a Christmas present. That's
Right. Santa's
No shit. Fuck yeah, dude.
every fucking
Well,
thing's fake.
If this after this, yeah, before you get to this part of the episode, guys, cover the kiddos' ears, because you know, Santa ain't real. But
But
well, you know that. But anyways, continue.
what was I saying?
Raptor.
Oh, the Raptor. After it was sitting, it was like a few days later. I was fucking with it, just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I was trying to pull in the clutch. It was super tight. I'm like, what the
That's
fuck?
not good.
And then
So if
there's
you don't
this
know,
one-
guys, if the clutch you want to just be able to kind of do this, just be able to close with just a little bit of resistance, not like
there's
this.
gonna be tension.
There's got to be a little tension, just like a
But not
fucking
like-
car clutch.
Trying to squeeze the fuck out of it.
No, you don't want to fucking break your goddamn wrist trying to pull this thing in, because then your clutch is seized. Or if you're fucking going like this and you go to pull the clutch and you go, and it just flats,
No good.
no good.
But
Not at all.
then 2 days later, I went back out to it when I had time. The lever did not move at all.
Really?
I'm like, what the fuck?
You
So-
think it's the clutch long?
So I don't know if it's what's wrong with it. I fucking squeezed it, cable snapped. I'm like, fuck. So alright,
then definitely the clutch is seized.
so I pulled the cable out of the sleeve and just yanked on the cable. Try to do it with wrap it around my hands, put on gloves so you don't mess up your hands, but wrap it up in my hand, the cable, and pull. I was able to get it moved a tiny bit, but it was so
Really?
strong
Yeah, your clutch is definitely seized.
and stuff. I don't know. The shop guys are gonna look at it. We're gonna
Yeah.
put the starter. I think the starter went because the starter gear ain't producing out to the starter
Oh,
clutch.
it's not popping out like it should.
Yes. I
So
think
if you guys don't know, electric start on a quad is basically the same thing as a fucking car, just a little bit smaller.
and
Sorry.
so we're gonna take it down to the shop. I've been telling my dad I want to get a Honda 400EX.
Good choice.
Or I did found a TRX 250 Honda 2-stroke. One of the old fashioned quads that
No
was
shit.
fast. And Jim Thorpe too.
No shit.
Take a guess how much this guy wants for
2,500. $5 grand.
$7,500.
7,500. Well, oh yeah, that kind of seems reusable because it is a rare quad. He only made so many of them.
Right. But I'm like, oh, alright. And then a couple days later, I'm scrolling on Marketplace. I found a Honda 660 EX.
No shit.
Like instead of a Honda 400 EX,
Yeah.
I found a
Was
Honda
it the TRX model or just
No.
a EX?
EX.
Red
So-
seat?
No, black. It looks like a
Okay.
regular Honda 400 EX, red and black.
Okay.
I
for
think
you guys that don't know, I had a TRX 300 EX. Now what that is, the TRX 300, the TRX is basically like a sport quad. It's got 5 gears. The EX, has 6. So there is a 300 EX that's not the TRX. It has 6 gears, and that thing fucking beats. Did you ever see one of them?
Yeah, I rode one.
Yeah, that's what my cousin Ben had before he passed away. He had a 300 EX. He didn't have the TRX. Guess what I found in the marketplace? I found his quad. And guess what David did? Picked it up, and guess who rode it the other day? It needs, dude. It needs a lot of love. It look, guys. When I tell you this thing, it looks like it's been sitting for 10 fucking years. You sit on the seat and it goes dust. But it's got the red seat. If you find a TRX, not even a TRX, or even a TRX that's yellow and black, it has a black stripe up the front. The bodywork's yellow, but it has a red seat. I'm telling you right now, they're fucking indestructible. They're great quads. They're beautiful. Bubba had a 400 EX with the red seat.
No, he had
He had a
Raptor.
No, he had a 400 EX
And a Raptor.
and a Raptor, but he sold the Raptor to me.
No,
Because remember, it was only a 600 Raptor.
no, it was a 660.
Is yours a 660R or is just a 660?
Well,
I think yours is the R because yours was faster than my Raptor.
Bubba was faster than my Raptor.
He had the R, yeah, because the R's were black, no?
Yeah, his quad
Yeah.
was black.
Yeah, his Raptor was the 660R. You have the 660.
He sold you his other Raptor, the one he was fixing up for you.
Yeah, the 600.
He didn't sell the one with the Nerf bars. Not that
No,
one.
no,
Not the
that one
he
got
could-
impounded actually,
Yeah,
which kind of sucks because that I was gonna buy that car.
but I'm going to continue.
Yeah, sorry.
But take it to the shop, get it fixed. And my dad said, we're just going to keep it.
Why not? It's a fun fucking toy.
Yeah, but it just keeps on breaking.
Makes it a project quad, kind of like a project car.
Yeah, it
You
shouldn't,
break it, you fix it. You break it, you fix it.
it shouldn't break when you're just sitting there putzing with it, breaking in rebuild hours.
No, fair enough.
It still has, there's probably about 10 or 15 rebuild hours on the motor.
Really?
And it went. So,
Took a shit.
it's been sitting ever since. Got it in 2021. It's been sitting for 2 years now.
Well, you got it back 2021
Yeah.
because I remember you had that when I still had my 300 EX.
No, you.
No,
you
I
didn't-
had my Banshee.
You didn't live next to me.
Yeah, I did. I was there when you first got it. But
No,
then,
no. When after 4 years sitting there at the shop, I got.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I got it back. You
No, yeah, it was what 2 years after it was after the shop. I'm still out of the shop that I left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because I had my Banshee at the time.
But so then we're gonna get it fixed, and that's gonna be that. Now, like with the Honda, I'm gonna do the Honda myself.
There you go.
I'm pretty experienced with it and everything. I know my motors. I know the quads. I know how I fix them and I break them too. And I might go a little bit too far.
Yeah.
I like scraping the back bar. That Honda.
He likes fucking dragging the back bar, guys. Just putting that bitch straight up.
That Honda is the really machine. It's one of the best fucking really machines I ever owned. It sucks. It's all-wheel drive trying to shift,
Yeah.
but it goes. What sucks? Well, it doesn't suck because I don't put my foot on the back brake lever. I keep it on the shifter. On my Honda, it's all-wheel brakes, so I should just tap the front brakes and it hits all four.
Really?
Yeah.
You think the front brakes would just be the front brakes? No, it locks up all four.
Since it's all-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah. You know those all-wheel drive quads that have the fucking shifter on the side? I fucking hate those, dude.
The Rubicons.
Yeah, they're basically a fucking car that's a quad. You put it in fucking D. What is that?
But you still got a shit.
Yeah, you put it in D, but you still gotta go through the fucking gears.
Yeah.
What is that? It's like an automatic manual.
Pretty much.
It sucks, because you still gotta pull clutch. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
No, we got time.
Yeah, we're good.
But, yeah. I got my Polaris 2-stroke fucking quad.
Polaris. Now, what model is that, if you don't mind me asking?
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
Yeah.
What color? Blue?
White.
Really?
White and red. Seats red.
Does it have the blue player stickers on it?
No.
Really?
It's
Just white.
white on the seat, and I think it's like a sunset red on the plastics. But
I haven't seen this quad yet, guys.
I picked it up off the neighbor for a couple $100. I got it running. Didn't take much. I just jumped it, cleaned the air box out, put a new filter in it, and then I went out riding. Came back home that same night, put an LED light bar and the harness on it.
There you go.
Went back out to my buddy's house. Got out to my buddy's house, did a donut in a field, and I said, here, go ahead, take it for a ride down the road. Got down the road, didn't even get to turn around. Transmission goes out of it. Right?
What?
Yeah, transmission. Ching.
Ooh.
But what's nice about that quad transmission is separate from the motor. It's belt driven. Motor is separate.
So it's not like my Honda where our Raptors where it was chain driven and the transmissions
in the quad.
Yeah, in the motor.
So I can pull the motor out and put it in a fucking tractor if I wanted to, or anything
That would
like
be
that.
fucking sick.
But
little fucking John Deere with a goddamn what cc is it?
250.
Little fucking 252 stroke. Fucking mowing the lawn at Mach
I
speed.
topped out at like 85, 90.
Imagine a little John Deere, a little fucking putzer, doing 80 down 903.
I'll be going down the turnpike. Fuck you.
Passing truckers. And a little fucking dinky little horn.
Oh man.
I'll tell you what. Man, I'll tell you fucking what. I was going down the turnpike the other day with John. He was in his fucking EG hatch. I'm sitting there in my Skyline. We're in the slow lane, right? We're coming up to Lehighton exit because we're getting off. We're coming home. Here comes this fucking BRZ. It's got the fucking rocket bunny kit on. This thing's fucking slammed, and it's going down the turnpike and it's bouncing. And this is at nighttime, guys. We're fucking cruising down the fucking turnpike, and we see like behind us and sparks flying. We're like, what the fuck is that? Here comes this BRZ down the fucking, and the guy's in there doing this. Slows down to me and John and goes. He takes off. Fucking exhaust. He had a big HKS can.
Cherry bomb.
No, like know the can on my Skyline. How it's like
Yeah,
exhaust.
the guy in Jim Thorpe has a show. He's just up for the weekend. The plate's from Jersey, but fucking
Hold on. The fucking can rips off. He slows down. He turns around. He goes in the fucking shoulder, turns around, goes picks up his fucking exhaust. And he puts it, I shit you not, because we helped him. Everybody was wearing gloves, because you know, when you pick up a fucking exhaust that falls off a car, you know what it's going to be? Ha! We're both picking up a good, and he fucking ratchet straps this thing to the fucking top of his car. And just keeps going. We're thinking, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
No, and this fucking Subaru, this guy must not have the right exhaust system. Because his whole exhaust comes straight, and then it's like a 90 degrees.
What, like this?
No, just a single.
Oh, it's just like that.
A 90 degrees, and then it cuts a 90 right after the back axle. Right? Comes out, and then another 90, and then it's on the angle. Fucking, it's like fucking a monster. Right.
Big old fucking
He,
can.
I can see if you two-step the fucking car, you'd be getting like at least 6 foot fucking flames out.
Oh, that thing's fucking cat delete straight.
Yeah.
God damn. I think I've heard that thing around.
It's from Jersey.
Yeah, what is it? What color is it?
Black,
Because
all black.
I've seen it. I've seen it. He stopped and was looking at the Skyline. Because I just got home. Because I've been daily driving the Skyline to and from work. When I have work, which I don't work often. When I do, I work night shift. It sucks. But I'm coming home. I'm closing my door, and the guy stops, pulls over, and in the parking spot in front of me. He goes, "How much?" I said, "Excuse me." He goes, "How much for that?" I said, "It ain't for sale." He goes, "Oh, come on, everything's for sale." He goes, I said, "Buddy, it's really not for sale." He goes, "Oh, that's a shame, man. You're a dick." Gets in his car, and I said, "Fucking what?" He goes, "You heard me. You should sell that piece of shit, Maximo." I said, "You want to fucking go?" And I fucking go to get in my car. He's
gone.
He gone. Fucking gone. He took off because I must have scared him or something because I was like, "All right, bitch, let's go." Mind you guys, I'm right-hand fucking drive, so when I get out in the fucking...
Your passenger side.
Yeah. You know how confusing that is for my mom? Mom, get in. "Hey, what are you doing opening my door? Get on the other side." What the fuck? First time I brought this guy home, she's like, "Let's go for a ride." I said, "Okay, get in." Opens my door, goes, "Other side, mister." I said, "Want to drive?" Because I just put a fucking quick release on it. So "Here, you want to drive?" She goes, "No." No. You should wait. What was? I'm trying to think. When did you first get a ride in the Skyline? When I first bought it, you were 10.
Yeah.
You were 10 years old. Now let me tell you, he rides. He's a fearless quad and dirt bike rider.
Oh, the faster the better.
But in the Skyline, going down to 903, doing what? $1.20? How you're hanging on for dear life.
It's totally different.
It's a different experience in a car. You're you're not driving, and you're just going real fast. You're like, oh fuck. No, just we'll do it in 10. Okay, I got a question. Besides my Skyline, what's the fastest thing? What's the fastest you've ever gone on like anything or in anything? It could be a car, could be a quad, anything.
In a car, 250.
Really?
250. The fucking thing's all fucking stopped.
That's gotta be fucking terrifying.
It was scary as shit, but I'm like, fuck yeah, hanging out the window.
Oh yeah.
Going down the fucking turn, probably cut from Pocono down the Heights in here for Sunoco. Fucking hanging out the fucking window. Doing 250.
Oh
fucking,
shit.
Then my side by side was like 150. Quad, however fast the Raptor goes.
We don't know how fast that fucking thing goes.
All we know, it does more than 75.
Yeah. Cause I think I put a GPS like speedometer on my phone.
Yeah.
And what? I said I'll fucking take it up down Barron's Road. We'll see how fast I can get this fucking thing going.
You didn't even top it out.
I didn't top it out because by the time I got back, I was still what, flat in fourth?
Yeah. And that quad.
No, I was flat in third. Flat in third, and I was just got hit the fourth, and here comes Development Road, and I hit the fucking brakes, and all we know is it was doing 75 miles an hour.
And it has 6 gears.
6 gears. And that thing at flat out at third going into fourth is fucking fat. It's scary.
It is.
Yeah, it is fucking terrifying because you fucking and it when you get it going in fucking second, it still wants to lift. It still wants to kind of do this, but you kind of get it. You kind of get it to about like halfway through second, put it in third, it goes, and then it fucking eats.
But you do gotta watch with that because with that quad, for some reason, it has so much fucking torque than any other Raptors.
Yeah, because it's the R.
No, mine's not the R.
No, yours is 660. Bubba's would lift in fourth.
Oh yeah.
His R would lift in fourth. That thing.
If you launch it from second, you should do a wheelie all the way up to 6th gear.
God
Don't
damn.
and like, yeah, I did that. Scared the shit out of me. Wasn't expecting it, but you know.
Oh yeah.
I had that quad in 6th gear. I couldn't. My eyes were watering so fucking bad.
Fucking face is doing that.
Pretty much. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta take a look.
And with there, guys, we're gonna cut it there. So you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching, and as always, thank you for watching Two Dudes, One Mic. Welcome a new host. Thank you very much for coming out.
No
It's
problem.
always a pleasure.
Yeah.